So really, I mean, I think the name of your book, Rio for Partiers, is that really the people that you feel are going to enjoy it most are kind of people who like to party?
Well, my theory is that Brazil as a culture is a party-centered culture. Because Brazilians are very social. I had a friend years ago asked me, do Brazilians read a lot? And I said, I think the average Brazilian reads one book per year, wherein the English, the British stat is 44 books per year.
Wow.
And the American stat is 42. And Brazilians read one book per year, right? And she's like, wow. But then again, if I lived here, I wouldn't be reading books either. So I mean, the weather, when the weather's nice and everybody's social, everybody's inviting you out. So then in the end, that just converts into a party at some point. So New Year's party is a huge thing here. It's bizarrely expensive because it's so demanded by everybody. I remember back in Chicago, the expensive New Year's parties used to be $70. Really expensive ones would be $100, but nobody would go. Here, the cheapest one is $200. That's the cheapest, where you're gonna have to fight to get a beer, and then you're gonna show up. Unless you show up at 7 o'clock, you're not gonna get any food. You're just gonna be left with popcorn and some salami, and and then a lot of cariocas, of course, that live in the South Zone, but you hear of there's maybe 20 parties around Rio where the entrance is over $300, and they sell out. And they sell out, every New Year's. Same thing for Carnival, same thing for a lot of festivities, Rock in Rio, any big show, any big band, Guns N' Roses coming into Rio, U2, Rolling Stones, they come up with VIP areas, really expensive, just because, people don't like to stay at home.
And Carnival, obviously.
And of course Carnival, yeah. So it is a party-centered culture. Being so, anybody visiting who likes the social aspect of nightlife, or even during the day, just like hanging out with friends during the day, is gonna feel right at home. Different from other cultures, where it's more about enjoying reading, or just doing your own hobbies. I don't think most Brazilians, especially compared to Americans, most Brazilians don't have a lot of personal hobbies, just because they're always out with friends. They don't have time to have their own hobbies. I remember in the U.S., basically all my friends had they had a hobby that was profitable. Whether it was buying and collecting antique lamps, or just doing cartoons on the side, or whether it was ceramics or whatever it was. They had a hobby, and it got to a point where they could sell, offer their services or whatever it was, and they make some money. Over here, I don't know any of my Brazilian friends who have a hobby. They may have sports related hobbies. Tennis, volleyball, soccer, or surfing, but the traditional sense of hobbies like knitting and I don't know.